tonight, and can Elcock dictate the pace? That's what he'll be looking to do, is get certainly off to a strong start. Eastman comes charging out first and foremost. Elcock trying to take centre of the ring. Last time out, Elcock fought back in December of 2006 against Steve Bendel, and he could not miss with the right hand. However, this is a different proposition this evening. Eastman, orthodox stance, tall, rangy, likes an uppercut, likes to get behind the jab, and often steals rounds when you're not even looking. Elcock, you feel, will have to be the aggressor this evening, and again dictate his own pace. Not let Eastman dictate his own fight. Eastman, as I mentioned before, has mixed in some fantastic company. As Elcock launched himself into an attack there with a swinging right hand. It's just glanced the forehead of Eastman. Eastman, as I was saying, has mixed in some serious company and fought at the Staples Center in Los Angeles for the middleweight title against none other than Bernard the Executioner Hopkins. Unsuccessful in his attempt, but however put up a sterling performance. Lost on a unanimous points decision. Never ever hit the canvas, Eastman, but has been stopped in the 7th round by the hard-hitting Colombian Edison Miranda. As Elcock dictates some early pace here. Eastman happy to hold on there as Elcock tries to maraud forward. Both boxers tentative and then having spurts of involvement. Elcock has had a tilt at this title before. He actually lost a points decision to Scott Dan. That was back in 2005. Since then has enjoyed 3 victories. He avenged an earlier defeat that he sustained against Lawrence Murphy. He stopped him in 5 rounds, and he moved on to stop Vincent Baldessara at the ICC in Birmingham. And as I mentioned before, most memorably, beating Stevie Bendel for the English title. A round which you could barely choose between the 2 boxers. And there's Paddy and Tommy Lynch giving some instructions there to Elcock. He has been training in his home of New Amsterdam, or his birthright of New Amsterdam in Guyana, in South America. He's arrived back, and McCracken says that they don't need much time with Eastman. He's a natural trainer, he's a natural boxer. On the other hand, Elcock's been locked away and has been training like a Trojan. And he's in condition for this fight, weighing in at 11 stone 5. Eastman had to strip for the weight yesterday at 11 stone 6, which tells you that he may not be in the shape that he would like to be. But in his 36 years, he's still in good condition. Elcock has been pounding the streets of Birmingham 7 miles a day. Then doing his 15 rounds of circuit training, and then he's sparring. So he really is in top condition for this fight. And you feel it's his last chance saloon for Elcock. Elcock support firmly getting behind him. No real boxer, none of the fighters have really imposed themselves at this early stage, but however, there's a long way to go. And you sense Elcock will be the fitter man. Elcock backboxing happily on the back foot at the moment, just almost waiting for a mistake from Eastman. They don't come too often, I have to say. Eastman is normally very calculated in his approach. He won this title against Richard Williams. Williams himself a light middleweight champion. But the classy skills of Williams couldn't deter Howard Eastman, and he eventually stopped him in round 12 for that contest. Elcock tries to move forward and try and manhandle the bigger man, Eastman. Eastman holding low there. What will referee Edwards do? Will he try and intervene? Here he goes. The crowd are urging Elcock to try and come forward. Eastman has been blamed of complacency in his last couple of fights. He successfully defended his winning his Commonwealth title, should I say, so at the Dudley Town Hall against Evans Ashira, the Nigerian. The fight is kind of struggling to take its toll at the moment. It's struggling to take its match, and you wonder, will this be suiting Howard Eastman at this early stage? They want him to dictate the pace of this fight. They don't want to let Eastman set into any kind of rhythm. The Lynches have been around the block, though. They know how to train a fighter, they know how to get him prepared for this kind of contest. As I say, they took McCracken to British titles. Did a sterling job with Robert McCracken. Took him to a world title tilt as well against Keith Holmes, which was a loss, but nevertheless, they know how to prepare a fighter, and they've made sure that Wayne Elcock is in prime condition for tonight's contest. Eastman now trying to get himself involved there with uppercuts. And trying to be the aggressor in this round, forcing Elcock back. Elcock likes to fight on the counter, though. We've done it against Bendel. Bendel tried to force the pace, but Elcock could not miss with the right hand. But again, this is different opposition tonight. Eastman is a seasoned professional. So Elcock misses there with a wide right hand. Elcock of Birmingham, Eastman, the Battersea Bomber, for the British Commonwealth Middleweight Championship here at the Coventry Skydome. Early exchange, you would have to say, are very, very even. Nothing to pick between the two boxers at this moment in time. However, Eastman looking to be the aggressor in round 3. Eastman happy behind that left jab, just ram-modding it out into Elcock's face, but Elcock very much on his toes, on the move, avoiding the jab and coming back with his own work. Eastman slowing down in his last few fights, but again, there's no evidence of that. He looks as though he means business this evening, to be honest. He's certainly going looking for Elcock, but without really any penetration. Again, honours even for me in that round. Here at the Coventry Skydome for the British and Commonwealth Middleweight Championship. You wonder what motivates Eastman these days, having mixed in the company that he has done, fought for world titles, still gets the enthusiasm to turn up for British title fights. Here's his aspirations. A look at the European title. There's Elcock there, gets some good work off. Elcock, you feel, wins his title tonight, has more years in the locker, and would certainly look for a crack at the European title against Sylvester. Elcock himself has been a world champion, albeit at the WBU level, but unanimously won a court's decision against a Manchester favourite in Anthony Farnan in his own backyard. That was some victory. Eastman complaining there of the clash of heads. Elcock has none of it and just looks to go back to work. Eastman keeps that left hand very low, so he's about to flick out that jab. Wayne just sizing his opponent up. What you will know about Elcock is that he has prepared that well. He will have the miles in the tank at the very end, that is for sure. Trying to come forward inside the jab of Eastman. Good straight right, and followed by right hand, a good straight jab there from Elcock, followed by right hand. Eastman with the granite chin, still comes forward. As Elcock goes to the body, can he slow down this older champion? Big right hand from Elcock. Can he force the pressure with another round? Elcock forcing the pressure in round 4. The crowd. Oh, another straight line. Elcock definitely in command in round 4. As an uppercut goes in. Can Eastman respond to this? But Elcock certainly in command in round 4. Big round for Elcock. Big round for Elcock. That gives his Birmingham crowd some hope here. And also, what's going to be the word from Rob McCracken? You feel Elcock has just definitely enjoyed his best round in round 4. Never ever underestimate Howard Eastman, however. That is something that Wayne Elcock will certainly not do. He's more than aware of Eastman's capabilities. Can Elcock build from that solid platform that he laid down there in round 4? Eastman slow again to come out of his corner. He has that lethargic approach to his contest, but swings a slow left hook as an opener there. You feel that Elcock will definitely be the sharper man, and certainly looks sharper in round 4. Can he get behind that jab? Can he unload right hand? Eastman comes to look for Elcock now. This is going to liven up. You sense it's going to liven up. Elcock again looking for downstairs with the hooks. Can he slow Eastman down with body shots? He's been working hard in the gym, in his sparring session, and has looked very, very good to the body in his sparring sessions. He's mixed in big company, Elcock has, in his sparring session. So the size of Eastman will not deter Wayne Elcock. He will come forward. He will look to try and stop Eastman for the first time in his career. Sorry, for the second time in his career. He loads up again, combination blows. Oh, big swinging right hand from Elcock. You feel if that had touched Eastman's jaw, he might have been to sleep. Eastman taking the centre of the ring there, trying to get behind his jab, but Elcock quite comfortable there, fighting on the counter. Elcock looks strong, you have to say. At the moment, he looks the fitter of the two, and he looks the one more worthy. He looks like Eastman looks slightly laboured at this point, but again, you can't slip into the fact that Eastman will be laboured because he's done this so many times before, but has still stepped up to the plate at the very end. He can lead you into a false sense of security, can Eastman? And Elcock will have to keep his concentration levels at the highest level at all times. Oh, big right hand from Elcock! But still the Battersea man was undeterred by that. Left up there from Elcock again as Eastman still marauds forward, but without doing any clean work in there. Referee warning Elcock there, grabbing the back of the head. Tight around, but again I feel it's Elcock's. Interested to see what Robert McCracken has got to say to Eastman. At the moment, for my money, he's lost the last 2 rounds. The openers were close affairs, you have to say, and maybe you've got to try and take the title off the champion. However, in the last 2 rounds, Elcock's certainly gone about his business with a very positive attitude. Elcock before this fight has remained extremely confident in his own abilities, albeit he has fought for this title before and was unsuccessful. He feels this is his time now. Eastman coming forward, but Elcock with another left hook again, which catches Eastman. Eastman can take a shot, there's no question about that. even Edison Miranda, who is possibly one of the hardest hitters in the middleweight division in the world, couldn't put Eastman down. He did stop him on his feet in round 7 at that fight in Florida. But Eastman himself can take a shot, there's no question about that. He did get knocked out in the first round by Lawrence Murphy, but to be honest, he was caught cold. And you have to say that kind of shot could stop any man in his tracks. However, Elcock has took some big shots before and has remained on his feet. Crowd certainly trying to get behind Elcock here. Hit the solar plexus of Elcock, but again, Wayne Elcock in no trouble. Happy to fight on the ropes, circling the outside of the ring. You see McCracken there trying to urge Eastman to come forward, try and get his shots off. Can he follow it up? Eastman's legs look to have shook. End of the round, Eastman's legs wobbled, claiming then he slipped on wet canvas by the land, but it was definitely a right hand from Elcock. And for me, Eastman's legs went slightly. Elcock! 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 Here we go in for round 7. It's an intriguing contest. The man who has tried to set it on fire is certainly Wayne Elcock. Elcock trying to get behind that left jab now. Eastman again will come forward. You do sense the reactions of Eastman have slowed, because Elcock has managed to get some glory out of the right hand, supporting with a couple of left hooks as well, but Eastman is made of tough stuff, there's no question about it. But has Elcock got the ingredients to break him down? Eastman will try and pinch rounds off you. Wayne really has to swing the right hand there, just glances Eastman by the looks of things. If again he tries to move forward, Elcock trying to get onto the front foot here. Eastman complaining to the referee, but Elcock's going to try and capitalise on that. Elcock again with the left jab, which finds its target quite easily. Another left hook which catches the top of Eastman's head. You really do sense that Elcock has got an opportunity to win this fight. Straight hand from Elcock, catches Eastman and stops him in his tracks. Another right hand from Elcock. roared home by his supporters, Elcock, here tonight at the Coventry Skydome. What he would love to take this belt back to Shard End in Birmingham. Eastman just doesn't look like he's coming with the game, but he lands with an uppercut there. Elcock takes it, soaks it up. Can't take too many of those though, Elcock. They will take their toll. Dangerous fighter, Eastman, but Elcock looks the part tonight, you have to say, he looks the part. Elcock's round for me again. At the moment, Wayne Elcock is doing a number on the Battersea bomber, Howard Eastman. No question about it, Elcock is winning this fight.
Orders 10 seconds. Second out, round 8.
What's going to happen in round 8? Eastman holds onto the ropes there in these exchanges. Elcock. This round starting a little bit scrappy. Elcock trying to get a right hand through there, but can Elcock find some more success with the left hooks and straight right hands? Got to still be careful of Eastman. Whilst he's in there, he poses a threat. There's no question about that. But for me, at this moment in time, Elcock taking this fight to Eastman. Elcock again fighting on the back foot. Eastman though not really imposing himself on this fight. Is it another one of those performances for Mason where he just scraps away and just nicks rounds here and there? For me, so far he hasn't done that. So Elcock tries to launch off with a straight right hand again. Both boxers trying to get the shots up in a bit. A smashing shot from Elcock. Rips through the guard again. Can Elcock double up on his punches here? Can he get the cleanest shots up to stop Eastman in his tracks? A big right hand from Elcock. He's finding the target. He's done this in Bendel. But Eastman roars forward. The management with the left hook from Elcock. Finds the cheek so easily. Again, the left hook. Can Elcock bring the fight to Eastman and take him out? Eastman steadied himself, but he's took 4 or 5. This is with a straight left hand again, straight through the guard of a lacklustre Eastman. But Eastman comes back with his own straight left hand. Concentration is required here from Wayne Elcock. That is a big round from Elcock for my money. Elcock is doing the number on the British champion, Howard Eastman. McCracken saying there to Eastman? What is he saying to him? Because at this moment in time, he's losing this fight. For my money anyway, he's losing this fight. Can McCracken get him back off his corner to defend this title once more again? In the other corner, you have to say Paddy and Tommy Lynch will be very, very happy with their man. Elcock, for my money, the game plan has been superb.
Seconds out, round 9.
We're in the latter part of this fight now, and it has livened up. It's took its time, but it's livened up. Elcock, for me, just looks stronger at the moment. His punches seem to be having more effect on Eastman. As he catch him again with a little glancing left hook there. He's finding Eastman easy to hit. Eastman's already down, but Elcock catching there with an uppercut. His Brummie fans are roaring him on here at the Coventry Skydome. They've made this short trip and they want to go home happy. Eastman again coming marauding forward, but the sense he's wide open when he comes forward, and Elcock can pick him off. Elcock can take his breaths, but you know he has got some fuel in the tank, Elcock. And he'll come back in with a straight right hand over the top, which caught Eastman, but again, he just can't seem to shake this man off. Oh, it's a big shot from Elcock, but he still stands and takes it. Elcock's precision has been absolutely sublime this evening. His single shots have found their target. Elcock trying to come forward, trying to be the aggressor as well. Not frightened to mix it with Eastman coming forward, that's for sure. I'll say it's another round for Elcock. It's a closer round, but Elcock, for me, is doing enough at this moment in time. What has Eastman got in these final 3 rounds? He's got some work to do, in my opinion. Elcock, for me, although his back slightly to us, looks as though he's not breathing too heavy, to be honest. For me, that man there on his stall is a man who knows he's chasing a game. We've got 3 to go, we're into round 10. Elcock looking light on his feet as he bounces out for round 10. All those miles he's put in around the Birmingham area, from Skydome he's been running through into deepest Warwickshire. It will all be worthwhile if he can take this Lonsdale belt back with him to Skydome tonight. As he comes forward, Eastman there, I think, catching Elcock with a little uppercut. It's a cheeky shot from Eastman. What will be the instructions from Elcock's corner? Will they say more of the same, please, Wayne? Will they tell him to get on his bike and try and box him at distance and claim the points win? Because for my money, again, I'll repeat it, for me, Elcock's winning this fight. The Battersea bomber Eastman, though, comes forward, is trying to ramrod that jab out again. It's a minimal effect at the moment, you have to say. Elcock happy to keep on his toes, out of trouble. Knows he can try and catch up with Eastman late on in the rounds. I mentioned it before. While Eastman's still in this ring, he's a danger to Elcock. But Elcock himself can punch. There's no question about that. He can bang at this level. He's a 33-year-old Wayne Elcock. Is he now going to step up to the plate? Eastman staying low, well below. Referee Edwards making sure that Eastman keeps his head above the waist. Nice, teed it off again, Wayne did. Straight to the forehead of Eastman. You don't go 12 rounds with the likes of William Joplin, with the likes of Bernard Hopkins, Arthur Abraham. Eastman has been around the block, has mixed with great company, but I tell you what, Wayne Elcock is not out of place. He's taking his fight to Howard Eastman. This will be some victory if Elcock can make it tonight. It will be some victory. Eastman for me looks tired. Eastman for me looks tired as he sprays out of his mouth towards Elcock. I'm sure that was not intentional, but nevertheless. To the scorecard, you just never know. Boxing's a funny game. It can be controversial. It can hurt you. How are the judges seeing it? Call me biased, but I know where my money is at the moment.
Quarters 10 seconds.
We're coming out for 11.
Second out, round 11.
What is going to be the next twist in this fight? Eastman, you feel, has to do something. Short. Right hook it down to Eastman, but Elcock try and stay out of trouble for these last 2 rounds. Does he think he's done enough? You never ever want to leave it in somebody else's hands. What can Eastman do? Can Eastman? Has Elcock caught Eastman? Eastman, you sense he's trying to force the pace now. What can Elcock do? Can Elcock come back with any of his own work to deter the tracks of Howard Eastman in his quest to defend this title? Good combination from Elcock again. He's catching Eastman, but Eastman again soaks it up. The cleaner work, you have to say, has come from Elcock through the whole fight. There's no question about that. Try and look to go downstairs. Try and slow his man down. Oh, straight again from Elcock on the button. Is he going to go looking for his man again at the end of each round? That's what he's done. That's been the game plan. He's took what Eastman's had to offer, and right at the death, he's done an Eastman trick, nicking rounds with cleaner work again now from Elcock. Has he fought the perfect fight tonight, Wayne Elcock? He's doing a number. He's doing a number on Owen Eastman. Eastman has got some work to do, you feel. This will be a dream come true for Wayne Elcock. Can he take this title back to Birmingham? There will be some party tonight, let me tell you. There will be some party in Birmingham if Elcock wins. Now, Eastman has got to come out, has got to do something in this round, has got to do something big. Elcock, you feel, if he stays out of trouble, will take the belt back to Birmingham with him. What's the instructions from Paddy Lynch? He gets the big pat on the backside from Lynch. This is the last round. 12th and final round for the British title at the Coventry Skydome. Has Elcock done enough? Can he hang on? Eastman will have to come looking for Elcock, you feel. Elcock circling the ring. Is he staying out of trouble again? And will he come at the last minute again as he lands a run? But his combinations are working again. Elcock seems to be able to find the target so easy. Stopping Eastman's a task in itself. We know that. But Elcock is not frightened of him. He comes marauding forward. He senses victory, he can smell it. The crowd are getting behind Elcock. It's a lonely place, that ring. But Elcock has got bodies and bodies of support here at Coventry tonight. You have to say Elcock will settle for this. Eastman is making no tracks in coming forward and trying to win this fight. Is he a spent force? Has Elcock took it out of him? Is it a bridge too far for Eastman? Has Elcock ramrodded his jab home into Eastman's face? Again with the right hand. He's looking good, Elcock. He's looking value for money here. This will be classed, in my money, as a shock result. The boxing fraternity fancied Eastman. We spoke to Matthew Bowser, the Boxing News. We spoke to Tom Podmore of Boxing.net. They both feel Eastman still had enough in the tank to do a number on Elcock. That has not been the case. Elcock, his value at the moment, his value for the win. Oh, big right from Elcock! Can he stop Eastman? Can he do what Eastman done to Richard Williams and stop him in the ultimate round of this contest? He is landing with some big shots tonight, Elcock, and again with a left hook. They are loving this here tonight. This Birmingham crowd are loving this. The crowd are sensing victory here for Elcock. Has Eastman got anything left? An anxious Robert McCracken looks on. Is his fighter a spent force? Has Paddy Lynch done a number on Robert McCracken? Who'd have thought it? He's won this fight! Elcock has, for my money, has won this fight. What a fight from Wayne Elcock. He's got to have this, he's got to have the decision. McCracken, I feel, senses it. Eastman senses it. He's done a number on him. Obviously, the Lynches and Robin McCracken embrace. Wayne Elcock, your sense, has done a number on Howard Eastman. Will he be the new British champion? It'll be a travesty, you have to say, if he isn't, because for my money, he's won this fight. The two boxers having a conversation, but you do sense he's done enough, Elcock. Let's wait for the judge's decision. Either way, you have to say, Elcock has been superb this evening. Has been absolutely superb. Eastman, you sense, recognises he's lost this fight. Boxing's a funny game, as you've mentioned before. But it will be a travesty if Elcock doesn't get the decision. Let's wait and see. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Elcock has stepped up to the plate, and he is, in my money, has delivered what he promised he would deliver. He said he was going to take out Howard Eastman. He's been so confident. He's a confident character anyway, but never more than this time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're at the judges' scorecards. Here we go.
the points decision as given by our three judges are as follows. Judge O'Connor, 115 to 113. Judge Foster, 115 to 114. Judge Green, 116 to 113. Unanimous. And the new British.
He gets it! Elcock gets it!
The unveiled belt goes to the brand new British Middleweight Champion, Birmingham, Elcock, presented by the British Boxing Order Control's David Rogan. Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of